Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Tales of Berseria. Last time, we had just eaten a nice, tasty meatball stew. And this time, now we gotta hunt for Laphicet because he decided to run away. Run to the village. Oh. Don't need to stop there. Let's see, where could he have gone? Well, he's not here. Let's run to the village. Which is literally just there. I'm actually... Not very many people. Oh, hello. It's a big rush, Velvet. Have you seen Laphicet? He went out alone, but he still has a fever. We just got here, so we haven't seen him. But Laphicet's a boy. Boys do these things. I'm glad one of us can save him. Something's happened to him. Relax, if he's in the village, he's safe, so try thinking about other places he might have gone. Stay calm. You're his big sister, right? Right. Typical. And cutscene.
Hey! Has Laphicet been here?
No. I haven't seen him.
Wait! That's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made. A smart merchant would pay a pretty penny for this book. I gave him a fair trade.
Laphi, did he really copy all that by hand? Oh, he must have done it to buy that compass.
No, though he gave it some puppy eyes. Told him I'd throw it in for free, but he said that it would be a bad deal for me. He's a good lad, but not the merchant type.
So, what did he use the money for?
I'm afraid my lips are sealed. You'll have to ask him.
Velvet, I saw Laphicet walking around. Is he okay?
He's not okay. Where'd you see him?
He was headed for the forest. I'll help you look for him.
Thanks. Do a sweep of the village, just in case. I'll check the forest.
Yep. And we're talking. This exorcist talk is a load of rubbish. Who's gonna believe someone who says they can see things that aren't there? Selka might have a soft heart, but we won't be fooled so easily. I need to be looking for that. Yeah.
I know. He might have gone to the Cape to pick flowers. Have you seen Laphicet?
Nope. Can't say that I have.
All right. Let me know the second you see him.
Got it. Is he in bad shape?
Well, he refuses to stay in bed. He needs his rest, but he's always walking around or reading outside.
I can't say I'm surprised. He's always been a curious lad. He likes reading difficult books. When I saw him the other day, he told me all about the latest navigation techniques and exotic farming methods, too. Only one kid in a million is as smart as he is.
You're exaggerating. Well, maybe not.
It's a shame. If he could go to school in the capital, I'm sure he'd make a name for himself as a scholar.
The capital? Isn't that days and days by ship from Taliesin? No way. Not happening. Even if he gets better, I could never let him go that far away all by himself.
He can handle it. He's actually a very responsible boy. I don't think you need to worry.
I couldn't handle it. I would worry. And be lonely.
I just remembered. Laphicet asked me about the Scarlet Night. Scarlet Night is a special red-colored lunar eclipse. Tonight will be the first Scarlet Night since the opening. Yep. Deal with that a bit. Keep an eye out. Yeah, we can talk about the pigs. Yeah. They're gonna oink. It's a chicken pig. Queen Laphicet. Why, I just saw him over at the general store. A bumper of a book in his hands, too. I reckon it must have been one of the authors. Yeah, probably. If you see him again, do tell him to head home. There's kind of problem. anyhow, I'll tell him. Yeah.
I was going to have them join the search, but they won't move at all. It's like they're scared of something.
What am I gonna do with the two of you? Right, I'll head to the village. Velvet, you check the woods. You're in the village.
Hey, Velvet, did you hear the news? Tonight is going to be another Scarlet Night.
I remember the moon turned red 7 years ago. But what is it anyway?
It's a red lunar eclipse. It happens every several years or so. Apparently, you can predict the next one by watching the movements of the stars. According to legend, a crimson moon is a gate that connects our world to the next. It's also said to be proof of humanity's sins.
You sure know a lot about it.
Laphicet taught me, just a few minutes ago.
You saw Laphie? Where'd he go?
Actually, I don't know. Sorry.
Aww.
Yeah, typical. Sorry, I'm not much help. I'll look around for Laphicet. He's quiet, but he sure is a free spirit, isn't he? I'm gonna go and save. While I run into the door. Okay. The shiny, get some free stuff. Take a little bit for because it's actually entertainment. And
Is that all?
that'd be another reason why. Doesn't want to get that free level up.
Laphie!
Velvet,
Can you walk? How's your fever?
I'm fine. I was just taking a break.
Oh, you little... You know better than this, Laphicet. Running off without telling me. What if something happened to you? You wouldn't be the only one hurt. Do you understand that?
I'm sorry.
If you want to do something, just ask. I know I'm a crummy big sister, and I can't afford to buy you all the things you want.
No, that's not why I went out. You see, it was just...
I get it. You're right. I forgot the flowers for the graves.
Yeah, so I was going out to the Cape, and I thought,
You want to see the ocean too, don't you?
well, yeah, that too.
Fine. Just for today, though.
Are you sure?
I am. But next time you run off like that, I'm strapping you to your bed.
Yes, ma'am.
No comment?
Good. It's off to the Cape, then.
Hooray!
How many princessias?
Remember how we went out together to pick princessias on the morning of Celica's funeral?
Yeah, I was only 4, but I remember. We couldn't find any in the village or at the Cape.
Right. Because the demons had made a mess of them. And then you suddenly started climbing down the edge of the cliff.
You ran over and grabbed me. You had the scariest look on your face.
Of course I did. Do you have any idea what I'd do if I lost you too?
You'd still have Arthur. He'd help you. He'll help the world. He's quite the guy.
That's probably true. but I'd still miss you like you wouldn't believe.
I know. I'm sorry, sis.
But down the cliff from where you were, a lone pair of Princessia were blooming.
I remember. A gentle breeze came in, and it smelled like Celica.
That's right. That's why I believe those flowers were a message from her. Do you know what Princessia flowers signify?
An irreplaceable treasure, and wishes for good health for many years to come.
Right. And that sums up my feelings nicely, Laphi.
Yeah. Me too, sis.
Alright, so we got picklebores, we got... We'll get to that here in a second. That's kind of an interesting thing. Apple Boo.
How about I make you some apple boo when we get home, Laphi?
Appleboo? What's that?
Grated apples. Whenever I caught a cold when I was little, Celica would make it for me. It's sweet and tart and juicy and crisp. Eating it always made me feel better.
Well, apples are good for you. But what does the boo mean?
When I was a baby, I would always say boo-boo when I wanted to eat an apple.
So that's where the name comes from. Wait, you called apples boo-boo? You must have been a strange baby.
You used to do the same thing. When Celica and I heard you, we laughed so hard.
Boo!
Uh-huh. Trying too hard to be funny. So, we're gonna skip that. We're gonna save. And continue to the gate.
Just look at all these. This place never changes, does it?
It does too change. The seasons, the wind, the weather. Change one and the sea's totally different. And the same goes for what lies across the sea.
Across the sea? Sometimes I just don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Velvet. Thank you for taking me out here today.
You don't need to thank me. Hey, Laphi. Do you know why it is that birds fly?
Well, if they didn't, they couldn't catch food or escape from predators.
Thought so.
But you know, I think there's more to it than that. A bird that's born with wings has to...
A demon! Laphicet, run! No matter how much it hurts, run! Velvet! Don't be scared. You can do it. You're going to be strong, like Arthur.
No, you can't!
Go! Why is a demon here?
Surprise!
I don't want to go alone!
You have to! Don't let your feelings get in the way!
Blue Wolf, Demi-Human, level 4. Guess
Or
what?
that thing will kill you too! But please, go!
You can't do crap. Ow.
It's just like Arthur said. But I have to do this!
Stop! Face me, demon!
How did I get home?
Velvet!
Laphie, you're all right.
Sorry. It's all my fault.
No, if you weren't there, there's no telling what might have happened to me.
Your old one broke, right? You've got beautiful hair. It would be a waste if you didn't take care of it. I'll make a new world. A world where my sister can be happy.
The Scarlet Knight? What's going on? Was it all a dream? No, it wasn't!
Yay! And there we go. I'm gonna take one last look because there could be some shinies. Shiny? Shiny? They're shiny? Oh, shiny. Okay, that's fine.
What's happening? Laphie, where are you?
I forgot they got to chase me, but... Okay, we're safe here. Next time on Tales of Berseria, we'll figure out where Laphicet has gone, and we get to play some tag with some very sharp claws. See you guys next time.